Alright, so we gotta play 2 games. Let me adjust the rotation. Okay. Oh, they're busting, sir. Which is not great. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Ooh.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Minnesota Lynx.
Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Outside Plum.
And knowing how confident these teams are behind the arc, I bet the 3 ball will be flying in this one.
And when that's the case, it really comes down to which team is making them, not just taking them.
Yeah, and they'll both be making them, I think, at a steady clip. These players shoot it so freely because they've got the green light.
Egbo. And it's Austin with the rebound.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Right outside. From 20 feet out. And she didn't get quite enough under that one. Clark, right side. Down low.
Smith.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Clark. The wide open shot is on the money.
As a creative and patient guard, I love seeing Caitlin Clark letting plays like this develop naturally.
Here's McBride. The shot misses. Alina Deladon with the defensive effort. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Nafisa Collier.
You know, once she gets a step on you, Mitchell uses her body well to get to the line. Hard to stop the crafty lefty.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Now here's Austin. Outside Plum. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017. She struggled her first few years. Great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
Smith, no good. Here's Minnesota, trailing by 2. Inside. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Now you talk about a player like Smith. She's added bulk over her career, and it really helps her down low.
Screen by Smith. Alina Deladon for 3.
And
the 3 ball is good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's McBride. Up top Plum. Collier. Cans it from downtown.
A great shooter from deep. Collier responding with her own trifecta.
Screen by Egbo.
Here's Clark. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Pass to Smith. McBride. Now here's Collier. Banked in off the glass.
How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Guess it didn't.
Now Clark. Soft touch off the glass.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
The Lynx trailing. Outside Plum. Austin. Back to Plum. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Clark. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
The basis of Caitlin Clark's game, it's the three ball, the ability to stretch out that floor.
Right outside. Out to the wing. Screen by Austin. Back to Plum. 2 points. That one goes in.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Pass to Mitchell.
Screen by Egbo.
There's the three. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Smith. Collier. Plum. She's covered by Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Austin. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
It's on Queen Egbo.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
And so she hits both.
And a few teams out there really building momentum heading toward the postseason.
Yeah, Blake, I mean, peaking at the right time, it's every coach's dream.
That's and the availability of your super.
It's probably one of those games where we just lose. 34 to 37. You gotta keep
And
it
these
close,
guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Stolen by Della Don.
Pass to Egbo.
Marina Mabry on the wing. Shoots. Indiana again missing.
Nobody was anywhere close to her. She can't believe she didn't bury it.
The shot's good.
Such a dynamo offensively. Williams, a very streaky scorer. Once she makes a couple of baskets, watch out.
Screen by Deladon. Clark outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Smith.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Pass to Williams. From downtown.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
To the inside. Now here's Deladon. They double team Elena Deladon. Got a piece of it. Here's Mabry. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
Just dropping it in the hoop. Mabry attacking with confidence in the paint.
Outside Williams. Smith left side. Back to Plum. Uncovered. Another one falls for Minnesota.
She wasn't really having a good first quarter, but the second quarter she turned it on and just finding ways to be efficient. That's what I like about her.
Clark. And that's off the glass and in.
What a tremendous night for Clark. And get used to this. I mean, she's going to be pouring points in for a very long time.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Well, you got to like her shot selection today. She set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded by Plum. And the basket by Deladon.
Off the pass, in rhythm, good night. Elena Deladon is automatic. Such perfect mechanics on her shot.
Outside Plum. Smith left side. Screen by Smith. For a three, Nafisa Collier.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
Pass to Deladon. Puts one up from 19. Minnesota
Really?
grabs the miss.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. That's her sixth make from the field. She's taken 9 shots and missed only 3.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Now here's Williams. D right on her. Here's Plum. Misses from short range. The Fever really having a tough go here. Up top Clark, covered by Collier. Clark outside. This one for 3. And Collier pulls it down.
Well, offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump shot.
And maybe shying away from contact. Their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter. You'd like to see that, you know, raise up a bit again.
You never want to fall in love with a jump shot, right?
Never, because it might not love you back.
Clark can't
Oh,
get it
where's
to
my
go.
fouls?
Now the Lynx with it. It's an 18-point lead. For 3, Kayla McBride shoots and misses. 3 shots all come up empty. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark outside. Screen by Egbo. Launches it.
And Clark gets the 3.
Outside Plum. From deep three-point range. And so we wrap up the first half. Lynx ahead, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
Do not have him do Boston at that foot so much.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Plum has been sensational.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
To the middle, and stolen
That's
by
not what I wanted to
Smith.
pass to, dude.
And the Lynx pushing it up now. Launches the 3.
Caitlin Clark with the board. And here's Indiana.
15-point game.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Here's Clark. And
I
count
won.
it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
This is what you love about Clark. She's got a lot of fight in her.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
3 for 3. That's the way to start the second half.
And she shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Well, what's great about Kelsey Mitchell's offensive game is her ability to score from multiple levels. It means the defense never gets a break from guarding her.
McBride outside. Visa Collier for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Mitchell's shot's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Collier outside. Screen by Austin. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
Still cold from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Clark outside. Shoots it. Minnesota grabs the miss.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss in the second half.
Outside Plum. McBride hits it from three-point range.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
And it's Austin with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Smith left side.
Samuelson.
Pass to Berger.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by McBride. Takes the 3. And the Lynx another 3.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
McBride covering. Mitchell's shot's good.
Since halftime, she's been on fire.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Outside Plum. Now here's Austin. Not a lot of room. Back to Plum. And the Lynx another 3.
Bro, this is
Dozen
ridiculous.
straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, non-existent.
Had a nice open look right there.
She's been a different player in the second half. Her shooting percentage is far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Smith. Austin with it.
Plum. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Can't hit that one.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Here's Plum. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
It's obvious that Plum has found her rhythm tonight. Nice to see her making a big impact on that end.
Mitchell's shot's good.
She has been fantastic this quarter, and it's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the opponent's lead right here.
Nafisa Collier on the wing.
Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Here's Mitchell. That shot is good, and she has made 8.
We're gonna lose. It wasn't even close. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Damn, we got our ass beat. Peace.